Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, look at me. Okay, so I'm not recording in the bathroom because that was just a hot mess. I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want. Most people on YouTube are going to high school. No? All right. All right. So I'm going to give you some tips for high school that I wish somebody had told me. Actually, I wish someone had told me these things when I was going to college. Oh, tip number 1 is that nobody knows what they're doing in high school. Okay, seriously, really understand this. Really get this to your head, especially if you're an awkward, quiet kid, because it will help you psychologically quite a bit. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows what they want. Okay, all of you are teenagers. Everybody in high school has a secret. Okay, some secrets are big, some secrets are little. The point is, everybody has an insecurity. Okay, you either have an insecurity or you're going through some deep ish that you don't want anyone to know about. Okay, so the girl with the perfect hair and the perfect boyfriend and the 4.0 GPA and all the teachers love her and she's super popular, she has an insecurity or some really bad family ish that she doesn't want anyone to know about. Okay, I'm so serious. You guys don't know what you're doing. Nobody is cool. There are a few exceptions. Okay, there are some people who are actually cool. Maybe they overcame something really difficult, or they're the next Mother Teresa, whatever. They're on some next level ish. But for the most part, nobody is actually cool. And somebody who wants you to think they're cool falls into the categories I told you: insecure, or they're trying to hide some deep ish about their life. If you can go through high school with that understanding, you will dodge. You'll be dodging bullets left and right. Okay, nobody can touch you. It's like you're Neo in the Matrix. Tip number 2 is to treat your teachers like they're human. Okay. Buenos dias, Senorita Felton. How was your summer vacation? That's simple. Hey, Mr. Smith. How was your son's baseball game? Now, I was very awkward in high school, and the thought of doing something like that terrified me. And if you're like that, I highly recommend that you Google FORM technique. FORM form by Danny Johnson. Okay, watch the videos, read the articles, and start practicing. Practice on your mom, practice on your brother, practice on your daddy, because this is the key to life, basically. Okay, making other people feel like they're special, like they're humans. And it's really important that you do that with your teachers. They will bump your 89 to a 90. They will nominate you for a scholarship. They will happily write you beautiful, glowing letters of recommendation to your favorite college. Okay, it's really important that you practice this technique on your teachers. While I'm on the topic, also, if a teacher tries to, be a little naughty, you have the right as a student to report that ish. Okay, you could even go a step further and take their camera, record some of it, or take a picture and hit them with that double whammy: child pornography. It's an abuse of his authority. If the student seduced the teacher, it's still an abuse of his authority. You need to report that ish. And all responsibility is on the teacher, because the teacher is a legal adult who is in a position of authority over minors. Okay? report that ish. If you got it on camera, report that too. Hit them with a double whammy. They go to jail. Man or woman. Because I was just appalled when I heard about this teacher. I graduated how many years ago? And this is the first time someone reported it, and it's been happening for years because they didn't know that it's something to report, that it's worth reporting. So I just want to make that clear because, a surprising number of students don't realize the power they have in school. You guys do have power, okay? And you need to use it where appropriate. So, academically, 2 tips. 1, do math every single day. I don't care if it's 2 hours, 30 minutes, or 5 minutes. Do it every single day. Here's a little story about moi. I did math every single day for 2 months, and I scored the highest on the IB Math SL exam. What is the IB Math SL exam? Don't worry about it. It's just a hard math test, whatever. But I scored the highest in the school because I was studying math every single day. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 minutes. Didn't matter. I did it every day. Okay, consistency is king. So study math every day. This works because it forces your brain to understand it in a way that works for your brain. Okay, you can't do this with a tutor. You have to do it by yourself. If you do this with a tutor, the tutor is telling you what to think. No, you need to get your brain to get off its booty and figure it out in a way that makes sense to your brain. Also, when you ask your teacher a question, you'll understand it like this because your brain has already done the work. Okay, the second thing academically is to copy other people's essays. Don't turn them in, okay? Just copy other people's essays every day. So if you're studying for SAT essays, Google SAT essays that score 6 and rewrite them every day. It takes 15 minutes. What's 15 minutes to better grades that are effortless? Okay, it's not that hard. If you're trying to write a college application essay, Google Yale, Harvard, college essays that got admitted and rewrite them 15 minutes a day. I highly recommend a publication called Teen Ink. Those essays are really good. They're really good. Copy those every day. I would like to guarantee that within a month or 2, your essay scores and your math scores will dramatically increase. Right? You do it every day. It forces your brain to understand the structure of writing in a way that makes sense to your brain. Lastly, extracurricular activities. One activity that you do for 3 to 4 years to show consistency, longevity, all that great stuff that's on your resume, and it creates beautiful high school memories. 2, something you're really passionate about. Okay, the reason being is even if you don't run for president, so say you're really passionate about student council, but you're not popular enough to win student body president, whatever. Okay, you don't need the label if you have the passion, because if you have the passion, hell yes, you will be at their car wash fundraiser and you will help raise $2,000. Yeah, you are going to design the t-shirts because you are passionate about it. You are going to organize the volunteer trips and, be able to say that together you guys helped sort 600 shoes that are going to be shipped to Malaysia for children who don't have shoes. You, because of your passion, whether you have the title of president or not, will be able to say, look, I am passionate about this. I created these results and I'm awesome. There. Done. That's all you need. the title of president, vice president, secretary, whatever, it's just a cherry on top. It's just a formality. And unfortunately, in most cases, it's a lazy way for students to say, I'm a leader. Accept me into your school. It's lazy. If you want to do it the real, true way, the honest way, the way that will actually impact your life, because you'll learn what you're good at, what you're not good at, what you love, what you want to major in, because you're following your passions, you will find the club activity at school that you're passionate about and will want to put your all into. So yeah, that's about it. That's about it. And I really wish someone had told me this when I was in high school. Man, I'm getting really sleepy for some reason. It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m.